Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Dark Souls 3. Now I know I've said in the previous episodes that I'd be having MC Koi with me for the remainder of the episodes. However, he's currently doing another playthrough right now, and it's essentially going to put him out of commission for a moment. And I kind of want to get the playlist done from my perspective. You guys won't notice, obviously. But I thought I would give it a go at trying to get through the next area on my own and see how it goes. Obviously, if it goes pear-shaped, then obviously I'll have to hold back and wait for MC. But without further ado, let's get on with today's show. And if you like what you see, then don't forget to smash that like button and be subscribed to the channel. So we're working our way up to anor londo from here, which isn't too far away, and we are going to be picking up a few little bits and pieces as we go along. Now, I also need to point out, this is PvP Central where we are now, so we could get invaded quite a bit. That's the other problem that we're going to potentially have, that we need to take into account. Hoping that I don't get invaded. I'm hoping to get through without too much difficulty, but like I said, we'll see how we go. Okay, so we need to work our way up through here. Now, along the left side is going to be a bunch of pyromancers. There's giants in the middle here, and there's going to be some pretty nasty people up on the stairwell over there. The way I tend to deal with this area is I always go for this area here, because you can actually get up to the top floor from this side, and then you can basically deal with the pyromancers that way. But also, because there's a couple of other bits as well that I want to show you guys while we're up this end. Just get rid of these guys a minute. Ouch. So one thing I don't like about these guys is I can't lock onto them, and it's really annoying. But I'm not too worried about using flasks right now because we've not got a boss fight coming up for the foreseeable future, or at least not for the minute anyway. I think there is another boss fight that we're going to be doing. It's just I don't know if we'll get to it in this episode or not. We'll see how things go. I suppose it depends on how much of an issue I have trying to get through stuff. So here's our first load of pyromancers. Oh, I forgot I can't jump in this game. Ring on the brain. That's one down. And here comes our first invader. That's really annoying. I was rather hoping to avoid that. Although having said that, if he does kill us, that will kind of be a blessing in disguise because it means we won't have to worry about being invaded anymore. But how the hell? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, at least he bowed, I suppose. That's something. He must have really horrendously high poise. Sometimes I really do think this game is unbalanced when it comes to PvP, because it can sometimes summon up someone that's like way above your rank, as it were. At least that's what it feels like to me anyway. But as you can see, the Ring of Sacrifice from the last episode just did its job. We didn't lose a thing, and we can basically continue on our merry way. Oh yeah, there's the other Titanite lizard, isn't there? I'm going to just try and get him a second. Oh. There we go, got him. And we get some twinkling Titanite. Right, let's try that again. Hopefully now that I'm not human, I should not get invaded. But if I do, well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That item there, I'll show you guys how to get to that in a minute. Again, we need to clear the pyromancers out of the way first. And I also recommend dealing with the pyromancers before trying to take out the giants down below as well, because obviously there's items scattered down below. The thing is, you've got to take into account these blimmin' pyromancers that are really annoying, actually. Right. was that one taking more damage than the other one did? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, whatever. Still beat them nonetheless. Right. We haven't aggroed the rest of them just yet, so we're going to leave the rest of them where they are just for a moment. And we're going to go after the other items that I know of. So here's this one that we saw from the ledge down there. And then from here we'll double back on ourselves. And from here we're going to, actually we can, there's a lift here that we can activate as well, which will also help as a, you know, potential shortcut. So we'll be able to activate this whenever we want now with the switch that's just there to the left of us. Okay, so let's start by going up these stairs here. And then from here we can work our way along. All the way around to this side here where there's another titanite lizard who's clearly not realised that I'm behind him, otherwise he probably would have darted. So that's that one. Yeah, it's always a good idea to kill the titanite lizards when you see them, because they will always drop titanite shards of some kind, be it twinkling titanite or rare gems, you know, all these sorts of things. Right, now this one, if I remember correctly, this one's a blimmin' mimic. Yeah, it is. The trick to dealing with these guys is to stay behind them as much as you can, because they cannot lunge at you if you're behind them. And we get the golden ritual spear. So that's that one. And then can we get around this side, or is it a dead end? I feel like it's a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. I couldn't remember, I had to double check it. I think that is everything from within here, for now at least. Right, so in that case, let's go and clear out the rest of the pyromancers. That's the next job to do. See, that was the other reason why I wanted to do this bit without MC Koi, because I also need to take into account the fact that there would normally be a fog door there, so I wouldn't be able to get through with him being there. Let's stick this one on. I've just put the flame plate ring on, because it will basically reduce fire damage, and since they're throwing fire at us, I figured it would probably give us a small little edge, as it were, to basically stand up to them a bit better. Wow. Okay. Just use this guy. That's him down. Right, now, these guys are the guys I was on about earlier. These guys are particularly skilled and dangerous. And we're going to need to be a little bit careful against them. Granted, their defenses aren't too horrendous to get through. It's more their attacks that are the biggest issue. Say this guy's probably the deadlier one out of the two of them, to be honest. Don't kick him, you numpty of a character. Yeah, I'm not going to let him get that off. Okay, so we get the twin spears from him. The other guy sadly has been stingy and not given us anything, but hey, that's fine, we don't mind that. Right. Now, what I would like to do is, I cannot remember how, I think it's just these two giants here at the front that we have to worry about. Not gonna wake up? What about you? Oh, okay, so you're one of them. I'm gonna get as many pot shots off on him as I can before he gets near. Might even be able to bring him down before he gets anywhere near me, to be fair. I don't think the giants will come up here, actually, thinking about it, so this actually might be your best bet for dealing with them. Oh, critical hit. That's him down. So why is this other giant moving? What's that about? Okay, maybe he doesn't wake up then. I feel like there should have been at least one more. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, let's start collecting. So we've got an ember. I'll be on my guard a little bit just in case. Another ember. Maybe it was playthrough number 2 that I'm thinking of, perhaps. I don't know, but I generally thought there was more than one of them that woke up. I could be wrong though. But if they all want to stay asleep, that kind of works well for us. Unless it's not that one, is it? Nope. Soul of a Weary Warrior. So it's been a very long time since I've played this, so I'm having to go off of memory a little bit here. So that's why I'm being a little bit cautious, because obviously, as you can see, there's numerous giants here. You can't really tell if they're completely dead or not, because sometimes they will make themselves look as if they're dead, and then they suddenly wake the friggin' hell up, so... yeah. Okay, so that's this courtyard now cleared, I believe. I don't think I've missed anything, and if I have, I do apologise. So next up... now this next bit that we're going to be tackling is a bit of a pain in the butt, but we will get through it. So if you come to this wall over here and swing with your sword, you can remove this wall. Now the reason why I say this bit is a pain is because if I just look over here with my camera, you can see there's one of those monstrosities over there. But there's also a second one around the left hand side there. Now ideally we don't want to be aggroing them both together, but if we can clear them out we get a load of items, and there is another bonfire down here. So I am just trying to debate how best to do this actually. I might just heal up to full health a sec. And what I might do is, let me get rid of that because I don't need that. Just trying to think. I'm going to grab this, and I also want to, because I'm pretty conscious of the fact that they're going to hit hard, so I might just switch to a great shield for a second, just to play it safe. And we're going to just kite the one at the back over here first, if we can. Okay, for some strange reason he doesn't seem to want to come forward. Well, if that's the case, do I have any poison arrows? No, I do not. That sucks. Okay. But you can tell that we're doing some damage because we're getting blood marks off of him. That got his attention. Here he comes. I want to try and keep these. Oh! Oh, I hate it when they do that. It's really annoying. Oh, bloody hell. And I didn't put my ring of sacrifice on because I'd used it for the sodding pyromancers. Okay, that's not a problem. What we'll do is we'll just run across. I don't particularly fancy going through all those pyromancers again. If I'm honest, it'll take way too long, and quite frankly, I don't particularly want to be filling this video up with constantly battling the pyromancers. That's just not what I want. So, what we'll do is we'll stick as close to this right-hand side as we can, and we'll just leg it across. We don't need to worry about the other two up the other end on the stairwell. Once they die, they stay dead. Pretty sure it's the same. Oh, no, the giant's back actually. I thought the giant stayed dead as well. Guess I got that wrong. No matter. There we go, we've made it. Right, I will just stick a ring of sacrifice back on again, I think. Just because I can feel this taking a bit of time and going ever so slightly wrong. Just grab this. Right, let's try this again. Okay. I'm ready for him. Let's be having. Oh, what? That fire didn't last long. That was crap. Oh, what? How? He didn't touch me, what? Oh, the second one got involved, that's why. Oh, this is a pain in the keister. This might take me a moment. I forgot I can't pause the recording when I record through the console. Sugar. Okay. So I was going to pause the recording while I dealt with this, but unfortunately that does not seem to be going to help, unfortunately. Right, let's put that one on. Let me just check what other resins I've got. That's why it didn't last very long, because it's only a pine bundle. It's the resins that tend to last longer. So actually, I need to switch those out. I didn't realise that I was using a bundle. No wonder it didn't last very long. The bundles, unfortunately, will only last for a very short burst. I'll switch to this one, see if that's any better. I don't know why they added those bundles in. They're really useless. They last literally all of 2 seconds. They're about as useful as a chocolate teapot. But, I guess it is what it is. I mean, I know my character's capable of killing them because I killed the one that was back on the bridge back in the previous area, so I know I'm capable. It's just I have to separate them out and deal with them one at a time. What I do know is that once you do take them out, they stay gone, so that's one thing that's rather useful. It is just simply that these ones are being colossal douchebags. Come on, don't keep me waiting. Come on. Oh, don't start that again. Put me down, you... Oh, God. That is such an unfair move. I hate it when they do that. Okay. we're going to have a slight change of plan here because I am really struggling to take these guys out right now. They are being absolute pain in the arses, and quite frankly, I don't fancy raging on camera. So obviously, I've still got my souls and everything. What we're going to do is we're going to leave that area for now. What I'll do is when I'm a lot stronger and I can wield better armor and stuff, because clearly my armor's not cutting it right now and the game's being a douche, I will come back off camera, take them out as and when I can, and then what I'll do is I will come back on camera and show you what the items are that are down there. Because right now, let's just say we're not getting anywhere with this, and you know, the only result we're going to get is that I rage. So let's just move on before I end up using up an entire episode just trying to kill those two sodding dogs. So we're going to head up here next, and I think if I remember correctly around the back here somewhere, yep, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Got a titanite scale. Now this next bit's going to be a little bit tricky because we've got some silver knights to deal with, and obviously like all silver knights they like to be pain in the arses. So we're going to drop down this side because we can grab this large titanite shard as well while we're at it, and I really wish it would stop doing that. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I'm dead because I got pinned in. Oh, bloody hell. I should have dealt with the archer first, that was my fault. I screwed up, I didn't think. Oh dear. We're not doing very well here, are we, folks? We're at 22 minutes on the recording. Dear, 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 dear. I mean, this is why I wanted to get that other bonfire as well, because it would have put me a little bit closer to where we were trying to go, but I didn't bank on those wolves being so... Well, I say wolves, I don't even know what they are. Either way, I didn't count on them being such a pain in the butt. The Silver Knights I thought I could handle quite easily, and I probably can. I think I just made an error in judgment trying to take out that particular Silver Knight first. I think I should have got up on the roof and dealt with the other one first, so that he couldn't interfere with his bloody great bow. So I think what we'll do this time round is we'll head all the way to the top, deal with him, then drop back down for our souls and to take care of the other one, because I think right now if we try to deal with the one that's halfway down first, it's just not going to end well. We're just going to end up having a repeat of what happened a moment ago. So let's compensate this time and deal with the one that's at the top first. I'll take that, if you don't mind. Right, you douchebag, come here. Oh, that's some damage. Oh. Ouch. Get out of it. That's him dealt with. I better deal with this guy next as well, actually. I don't want any interference from up here. Get out of it. Where am I being shot from? Yeah, him. Right, let's go deal with him next. Sorry, mate. Enjoy your trip. You annoying little turd. I've just about enough of you. Right. With them out of the way, we can now do a little bit of looting. So let's head on down here. And we can grab this one here for an Eastern Ashes. Stop bloody gesturing or emoting, whatever you call it. It's really irritating. I don't know why it keeps doing that every time I pick up a bleeding item. Rather frustrating. Okay, get the Silver Knight helmet. And again it does it. Why? Is it because I'm double tapping a button or something? Oh, I don't know. I give up. Right. So from here, we'll just deal with this guy a second. Really? Oh, would you stop that? Uh-oh. No, you don't. That was close. I generally thought I'd screwed myself over for a sec there, but no, we got lucky. We're okay. Come away from the damn wall. When on earth did the Silver Knight become so manoeuvrable? God. Okay, that's enough out of you. Dag nabbit. Okay, let's see what's... I can't remember what's through here. Oh yes, this is the way we need to go in a second to get to Honor Londo. We're going to head there in just one moment. Oh, this must be the archer that was giving me jip a minute ago. No! Oh, for fuck's sake, excuse my language. Oh, I don't believe that. I should have gone up the lift first and then dealt with him. Oh, I hate those blasted pikemen. They're so pissing annoying. I only wanted to go through him to get the shortcut, although to be fair, I don't suppose realistically at that point we really needed it anymore. Now I've got to run through everything all over again, all because I got screwed by that pikeman. Oh. Do you know, actually, do you know what? Back on Dark Souls 1, I used to rage at just the spearmen because they are so annoying and difficult to get around when you're at low level. Granted, when you're high level, it doesn't matter because you can just waltz in with a nice big sword and just, you know, swing straight through them. But when you're at low level, my god, they're so annoying. And sometimes I find that they've given some of these mobs a little bit too much stamina and a little bit too much poise because they can just keep swinging and swinging. You can't cut them off. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Let's get ourselves back up here and let's rectify this. I'll try and get past this lot again now, which I'm not happy about. Luckily I'm getting quite good at fighting these guys, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but... What? How? Oh, what the hell? Where did I get shot from? There's no way that arrow went through the pillar and hit me. You've got... Excuse me a minute, folks, while I just mute the mic and rage for a second. Okay, and rage fit over. Oh. That archer over there is probably not helping. Oh, give over! Really? Are you having a giraffe? Oh my god, what is going on? Why am I suddenly getting my ass pummeled? Alright, okay, here's the new plan. We're just going to run through and we're going to get straight to the lift and get up the lift and get to the next bonfire. I've had enough of this now. I don't particularly fancy raging any further, and quite frankly I'd like to move on. I don't know why the game's just suddenly gone into dick mode. One minute I'm doing absolutely fine against the Silver Knights, I'm beating them quite easily, and then all of a sudden they just magically go into rage mode where they're literally one-shotting me or two-shotting me, moving ridiculously fast, kicking the crap out of me. I'm sorry, no dice. I'm just going to run through and get past this now. But if you want to get to the shortcut, just go down that second ramp past that archer that killed me the first time round. Not the first time round, second time round. And you will get to the shortcut that leads back down to where the pyromancers are. But quite frankly, you know, once you've got to that point, I don't really feel like you need that shortcut. But yeah, right now I just want to get through this now. I've lost 30k of souls, which I'm not happy about. Because 30k of souls would actually get me quite far at this stage, and just, yeah, I'll give over. Oh, great, I can't even roll properly. I'm too heavy because of my great shield. I hadn't noticed that. Okay, I need to switch shields so that I can roll properly again, because apparently no matter how much I put my equipment load up, I still cannot roll properly with heavy armor. It's like they want you to fail. Sometimes I think they sit around a table in the morning and go, right, how can we really piss the gamers off? What can we do to make the game so unbearably annoying? Oh, I know, let's do this. And I find it ridiculous how quickly stamina can run out as well, to be fair. It's so unrealistic. Oh, actually, I don't know, actually. Oh, come on. Really? So now we've got homing, blimmin' pyromancy magic as well. Come on. Sod off. Lift's not even down. We've got to pull it down. Oh. Dear God. But yeah, if you go, you see this ramp here on my left, if you go down there and then follow around to the right, you can see there's this little building here, and you can basically go down through the building. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave it because I don't really want to be raging. Not just because I don't want to rage on camera, but also because um, like, I'm pretty sure my raging at Dark Souls in the past has taken its toll on my voice box, because I have noticed now that sometimes my voice does not work properly, and I'm pretty sure that's because I've really severely damaged my vocal cords at points raging at this game and at the other Dark Souls games, so I have to be careful nowadays. I could be wrong though on that, obviously. But here we are at Honor Londo. We have made it. Let me just get this bonfire here. So there is a boss inside of there. This is the only bit of Londo that we actually get to do though in this version of the game. As you can see, if I look behind me to where the tower is, I mean obviously you'll recognise this movable lift. We've been there before, but as you can see, the rest of Londo is sadly it's gone. You know, the other tower over that side, the building with the balance beams, you know, it's all gone. So so yeah, right. So I think this will be a good place to stop for this episode. In next episode, we're going to start working our way through Londo, which it's only a small little area, so it'll probably only be a short episode. But we'll see if we can't take down the boss that's inside of there. So do come and join me for that. And if you like what you see, then don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, try checking out some of my other content, because I do have many other Let's Plays on the channel as well, so do go ahead and check those out. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Take care, folks.